that picture went. Let's get a picture of that check. Ray, do you want to be in the picture or not? It doesn't matter to us. It's pretty brave for me to get up here after the inspiring remarks that we've just heard this morning. I first of all just want to say I've been reminding people that there's over 200,000 more people in the world since 11 a.m. yesterday. There are huge pressures to and responsibilities to feed that population growth on the planet, and Manitoba has disproportionately played an important role. You can see the context here of the pressures then to expand production, to expand productive acreage in this province, and that indeed is important. But let's remember that this bucks that trend. This says that there are also other important values and responsibilities at hand. And I'll talk a bit about that later on in my remarks, but the most important thing I can say here today, first of all, is to the Henry and Sims family. My mother grew up in a place that is no longer farmed really much, east of Rorton, Manitoba. And we're piecing together a lot of the stories and the hardships and the triumphs of living and farming in that kind of country. And I see that your family has made tremendous strides in being able to capture much of that family history. And I commend you for that, because that goes away otherwise. That family story is so inspiring, and it reminds us of how we got to where we are. But it also reminds us that, and my mother used to say this, British Columbia has big things. They have big mountains, and they have, big rushing rivers and big lakes, and it's right in front of you all the time. But Manitoba has the smaller things. You just have to take a little bit more time and look. And what you see there is just as important, and I think even more interesting, because it happens to be just a bit smaller. But there are too many now who would walk through here and just say, oh, that's bush. Well, it's not just bush. It's beauty and it's purpose. And more in this province, we've got to recognize the purpose. Not just about, medicinal plants or lumbering, but the purpose of maintaining our planet.